children are being abused. Rachel Bain begins this evening as news coverage with that story.
A 3-year-old matter of sexual assault involving 2 minors has now spiraled out of control after one parent
MTV spoke to CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Petra Roach, who was present to greet the passengers. She said this has been long awaited, and she is certain that the service providers are indeed excited to be back out again.
So it's a really great day. I spoke to a lot of the taxi drivers who are outside. They're absolutely ecstatic. It's been a really tough time for them. Of course, they've got families to feed, etc. But you know what? God is in charge, and it's never anything before its time. So.
Also present at the terminal was Chairman of the GTA, Barry Collymore. According to him, this is not just about the arrival of 2 ships, but it is about the benefits that will come to the Grenadian people.
It is not just about 2 ships arriving. This is about thousands of families across Grenada getting back to work and ensuring their economic livelihood. And it's an important thing to capture.
He says this is an opportunity to restore people's livelihoods. Collymore says now that the cruise ships are coming back, it is important to ensure that work is fairly distributed.
We have the ships back now, and it is important now to have an equitable distribution of work, so that the large tour companies have to have their fair share, the medium-sized tour companies have to have their fair share, and the small taxi men have to have their fair share. So we are going into a period now, we have the ships back, now it is a time to ensure that the work and the opportunities are distributed in an equitable way.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Houston.
And as the visitors came ashore from their respective cruise ships, the MTV News team was able to speak to a few of them who expressed their excitement to be in the Isle of Spice and partake in the adventures that have been planned for them. Donella Houston has that.
Excited to be among the first large batch of cruise ship passengers coming to Grenada since the peak of the global pandemic was Lydia, who hails from the United Kingdom. According to her, although this is not her first time in Grenada, she was more than eager to return 6 years later. She told the MTV News team she was more than happy to be getting some warmth in the Caribbean.
Hey, I'm Lydia. I'm from London in the UK. Really excited to be in Grenada for some sunshine, as it's currently about 5 degrees in the UK. Really excited today to do the highlights tour and see some of the spices and how you guys make them. I haven't been on holiday for about 2 years. It's been very hard to go anywhere with all the COVID nightmares going on. So I booked this about two weeks before by myself. I didn't even care. I just wanted some heat and some good weather and some pretty views. So.
Speaking briefly about her experience booking the cruise, she said it was not too difficult, but it was worth it. John Weston, also from the United Kingdom, said he was most looking forward to snorkeling and just experiencing the beaches.
I'm going off on a catamaran today to do some snorkeling and see your beautiful island home. I'm from Manchester in the north of England, and so we're looking forward to being on the beaches, seeing the fish and the coral, and having a good time while we're here.
Sharing similar sentiments was Kevin Keller from the United States, who said he was looking forward to river tubing. The visitors indicated that even with the threat of the virus around, they do feel safe, particularly with the protocols in place.
Throughout the West Indies, we've had everything's been really well organised, very careful. We're wearing face masks, we're being checked temperature-wise, and yes, I do feel safe.
And then quite a few tests on board as well, but it's definitely worth it after 2 years of not being anywhere other than a rainy, cold UK. So yeah, definitely appreciating it this time around a lot more.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Houston.
Even though the cruise ship season has been reopened and Grenada welcomed 2 ships to its shores today, Friday, with more than 800 passengers disembarking, members of the National Taxi Association and some tour guides say that they're feeling sidelined. MTV's news team spoke to some of the affected individuals who shared their plight.
President of the National Taxi Association, Cosmos Williams, says it is good to be back out, but things are not working like they should for the operators.
It's good to be back out because over a year now there hasn't been no cruise ship, so it's good to see there's a cruise ship on the island. So we expect that we're going to have what you call economical growth. To be truthful, I don't like the system because most of our men, we are here, we do taxi for a living, and most of us can get a job.
Raymond Telesford, another member of the association, highlighted his concerns, saying he believes what is happening to them is ridiculous.
They will offer this union 4 jobs, and we find this is not enough. Over 2 years, we did not make $1, and now that the cruise ship is here, and we still can't make $1. This is ridiculous.
He says they are fully vaccinated and have followed the protocols, but for 80-plus members, not even half of them have been given jobs with the arrival of the 2 boats they called on Friday. Telesford noted that from his observation, there are buses with stickers getting jobs that they, the taxi operators, should have gotten.
And they say that we supposed to be vaccinated and do all the seminars and everything like that, and no bus with sticker would be coming into the port. And I observed this morning that a lot of buses with sticker get the tourists and drive out the port here, and we are the taxi men and we cannot get the jobs.
Also registering complaints are 2 fully vaccinated walking tour guides.
Here I am today in front of DG Sale, and it seems like because of the laws that are put together in terms of different bubbles and stuff, it won't be like where the passengers will be coming walking through the mall as they used to before. So people like me, the vendors in front of the mall, the people by the market and surrounding areas will be left out of the cruise ship earnings and everything.
Well, I feel very disappointed with the minister. She brings in thousands of people into my island here, and only the bigger companies on the island within the tourism sector that can inherit or benefit something. What about the poor people in the market? They are vaccinated. No one's allowed to walk around. Why do people come to Grenada?
MTV News, Donessa Panjur.
Fish vendors say sales in recent weeks, while improved, are still somewhat slow. They say COVID-19 has put a hindrance on sales. However, they are still grateful for the little that they're getting. Here's Rachel Bean with that story.
Fishermen in Subi say for years they have been facing challenges as it seems the fishing industry has been abandoned. They say they go out and when they return to shore, there is no sale. Oftentimes, Karen Mara says they have to sell for less than the value.
We're making a little something now and then. You got breeze right now. Well, the seaweed just started to come back there again, so that one of our biggest challenges we will have outside there. Because they're always picking up with line and things, so we can fish.
And what about sales?
So. Kind of slow. There ain't no help. Because right now, we thinking now we sign up for a grant and thing up to now, nobody is telling us nothing the same way. So we don't get no help.
Matthew Jeremiah is a retired fisherman who now makes $1 from making fish nets. He says fishing now does not make much sense as there is no tangible benefit. He believes that the government should put something in place for when fisherfolk retire.
You used to make money, but now you have no profit in that. Because when you go to see now, you have to take a land out of, well, sometimes you have to take what you get. You don't have profit in fishing now.
So in a sense you're saying fishing now not making sense?
No. Put something in place for when you retire. Because now I retire, is a net I don't know. And I have no other choice. That's the choice I have now. Fixed net, those are doing net, and call that okay.
So how do you pay your bills?
Well, sometimes I can't pay it. Sometimes I can't pay billion because up to now, right now presently, I owe for water and current 4 months ago now, and I can't pay.
Denny Ned is a young fisherman who tries to improve his craft by participating in various courses whenever they are available. He says he participated in a captain course, however, they are yet to receive their credentials. He says he reached out to the relevant authorities, however, to no avail. So tell me your name.
My name is Denny Ned from Subi, St. Andrews.
Speak to us about the captain license.
Well, over here now we did the captain license and we haven't received our card or anything as yet. Only our certificate and the radio with the GPS, that is the only thing that we got.
Okay, and what it is that they're saying to you, did you reach out to find out any information about it?
Yeah, we reached out, but we're still not getting any information. They say we're going to get it, but not sure what happened.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For MTV News, Rachel Bean.
The construction sector in Grenada, which suffered a huge blow due to the ongoing COVID pandemic, is expected to be boosted once again with the recommencement of the Mount Hartman project. That project, which, according to Brenda Batiste, human resource personnel and public relations specialist at the project, was forced to halt for some time during the peak of the COVID period. Donella Hostin has more.
With the Mount Hartman project coming back on stream after losing almost a year of work time due to the pandemic, the construction sector in Grenada appears to be bouncing back. According to Brenda Batiste, public relations specialist at the Mount Hartman project, even though they are somewhat behind, they are hoping to bring in even more construction workers to get things back on stream.
Just before we had the COVID lockdown, due to our situation in September, we had to, of course, separate workers because we had about a complement of 50 local workers, and because of the situation we had to. So we're just phasing and bringing people back on the job. And because we are ramping up, we anticipate and project that before the end of the year, we plan to get to about 100 local workers on site.
MTV spoke to Anthony Burris, who has been at the Mount Hartman site for approximately 5 years. He believes this project will bring economic benefits to the construction sector as well as the overall economy.
This site will bring a lot of employment to the local and economic stability for the local people and a form of investment towards the country and building a nation.
Burris also made a clarion call to those who may be interested in joining the team to come out. He says it is a learning opportunity for many workers in the field.
Right, so I would like to open an invitation to anyone who would like to seek employment. We have a small office at the site. You could come and complete an application and seek a job.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hostin.
Our first segment there for you for the MTV News Friday. We'll have more right after the break. Stay with us.
The first segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now, it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with the Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
By now, you should know that the early bird catches the worm. So, what are you waiting for? Put wings to your feet and head to your nearest scratch seller. For every Quick 7's scratch ticket you buy at $2, the NLA gives you 7 chances at winning as much as $7,000. Scratch the entire play area for your 7 chances at revealing as much 7s and win the corresponding prizes. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
On Sunday, November 14th from 6 p.m. as Megaforce presents the 32nd YAT Virtual Bingo.
And this time we're playing for
US $10,000. Tickets are only $10 US. Get them now from numerous box offices island-wide in Grenada. Or if you're playing overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, November 14th, you can win. Big! Join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo. Have you heard? It's the new way to play bingo.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Welcome back. Cabinet has approved Phase 2 of the Ministry of Education's staggered approach to the return of students to the classroom. Phase 2 will be rolled out from Monday the 15th of November and will be based on the readiness of schools and school-specific plans which will cater to the maximum number of students on site while maintaining a physical distance of 6 feet. Students who cannot be accommodated face-to-face or those whose parents are not yet comfortable with sending them back will be supported through online engagements. All students in exit grades and students unable to connect electronically will have a specified minimum number of days at school before the end of the term. In other news, police are currently investigating the sudden death of Nawasa employee Dave Marquez, who lost his life on Thursday. Reports are that he died while out at sea, while they were installing underwater lines for a more effective operation of the desalination plant in Carriacou.
Police are currently investigating the death of Nawasa employee Dave Marquez, who lost his life on Thursday. Reports are he died while out at sea, where they were installing underwater lines for a more effective operation of the desalination plant. Marquez was from mainland Grenada, but was responsible for overseeing the operations of the desalination plant at Carriacou and in Petit Martinique. Marquez had a strong love for basketball in Grenada. The president of the Grenada Basketball Association, Gerard Sensei, reflects on his involvement in the sport.
Yesterday we lost a true son of the soil and basketball player enthusiast, Dave Marquez, employee at Nawasa. I knew Dave going back to the 1980s when we competed against one another at secondary school level, where he played for St. John's Christian Secondary School and I played for the Institute for Further Education. Dave and I then played together on the IFE team, the Grenada Secondary School team, and we also played soccer, so he was a football player. Dave continued to play basketball for his hometown, Sissons Packers, and he was one of the main players who contributed to their successes during that time. On the national team, he was also an important factor and represented Grenada for a number of years. Losing a player like Marquez, well, an ex-player like Marquez, is like we've lost a library of experience, library of wisdom.
Sarah extended condolences to the Marquez family and friends and basketball family who are grieving during this time.
On behalf of the Grenada National Basketball Association affiliated team, coaches, players and well-wishers, we want to express our heartfelt condolences to Dave's family and relatives, and we pray that God will provide the strength, the grace, the peace, the comfort during this time of loss.
MTV News understands that Marquez was a well-known mass player who participated in the Juve Jab traditional mass. MTV News, Vanessa Pantru.
The Ministry of Agriculture successfully hosted a veterinary and livestock clinic in St. Patrick, where scores of animals, inclusive of goats, sheep, pigs and cattle, were serviced.
Over 100 livestock received services from the Ministry of Agriculture's Veterinary and Livestock Division as the fourth in a series of outreach clinics was held in the community of Rosehill in St. Patrick. The holistic approach from the officers was aimed at ensuring that farmers and householders receive complete care for their animals. The services were threefold, as diagnosis, treatment and technical advice were offered. Dr. Dexton St. Bernard says, given the impact of COVID-19 on livestock farmers, the hosting of the clinic was very timely.
We're here to give them a gentle hand up, to let them know that we care, okay? And I must say this, that, we are in this together, with the ultimate goal of reducing on importation of, food of animal origin, okay? And what we are doing today is not isolated or a one-off. In fact, we provide these very same services on a daily basis, okay? So I would like for the farmers to reach out because we're ready and able to assist them.
As the Christmas season approaches, Dr. St. Bernard noted the importance of the services offered at the clinic in ensuring that clean and healthy meat is offered to consumers.
Some of the animals that we're going to be seeing today, they're going to be slaughtered come mid-December, okay? So we want to give them that final boost, okay, for them to be able to put on a few more pounds so the farmers can make a little more profit. And it's important that we're here today because all of the medication that we use, they have what we call a withdrawal period. And withdrawal period is a period where the drug is no longer found in the blood, okay? Or what we call a residual effect.
The highlight of treatment was mainly for parasites and rabies. Two farmers, Rosie Daniel and Devontae Charles, were grateful for the assistance rendered.
I got for the animals some deworming medicine and some the rabies vaccine. And for the rabies vaccine is very important for me because on my farm here we have a lot of mongoose. And so I know for a fact I lose animals already from rabies, so that is something that is not very nice. So
it's very important that farmers seek that interest because it's a part of their livelihood and also the health of the animals. You want, especially like if you're slaughtering and stuff, you want to know that you're killing healthy animals.
For MTV News, Rachel Bean.
Our second segment there of the MTV News with still more ahead.
The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
For your education.
for your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Who needs a plan? Take my hand. Our stories will find us. My shanty caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you. My shanty caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Carib, refreshed for life.
On Sunday, November 14th from 6 p.m. as Megaforce presents the 32nd Waggity Virtual Bingo.
And this time we're playing for
US $10,000. Tickets are only $10 US. Get them now from numerous box offices island-wide in Grenada. Or if you're playing overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, November 14th, you can win. Big! Join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo. Have you heard? It's the new way to play bingo.
MTV's Total Local is brought to you in association with Carib Brewery.
Welcome back. For this week's entertainment feature, we have soca artist Miss Coco and her new song, Run Out, which is now available via YouTube.
The drum and the bass line, let we go. So long I've been waiting. The quarantine had me going crazy. I can't even socialize. Everybody making.
Hi, my name is Clemeline Noel, aka Miss Coco. I am from Frequentis, St. George's, and you know, I've been doing the music for quite a while now, and it's, it's going good here and there, but you know how it is. I'm just going with the pace because with the pandemic, everything kind of different how the run-ins are at this point.
It's how we all come together to build this lovely Grenada. Run out to the negative energy. Run out to the negative energy.
This song was originally done in January. That was this year, earlier in this year. That is it is produced by Humble, the Stay Humble Rhythm. It is produced by Stay Humble, which is Michael Mahon, and the rhythm is Excitement Rhythm. It have a couple of other artists on it as well. Basically, I just did this song because I think it was really to bring a positive message, like, with the COVID pandemic and everything that, we are experiencing right now. And I just wanted to, bring across something more motivating so people can, relate to. So that's basically Run Out.
It's really a hard time for all of us. And this COVID thing, it affected a lot of us. We have to be strong, hold the faith. Tell me.
I have quite a few things coming up, that I can speak about. Well, first I have to say I have a slow song. Well, it will be more on the R&B side. It was basically created in April of this year. And also I have a reggae song that is coming out soon that is on the Wake Up Rhythm that is produced by Grassroots Records. That is by Gary, also known as Drummy. My new venture is the tea business, that is Miss Coco's Organics, and I'm really basically producing herbal tea. So basically, all the herbs that we have and what we grew up with, on everyday basis, like since you're a child, you're drinking black sage, you're drinking lemongrass, all these teas and them that we normally drink and use them for herbal use. And, it's very good for people, once you want to be on the herbal side.
MTV News for Friday. We'll have the regional roundup coming up next.
MTV's Total Local was brought to you in association with Carib Brewery.
Needs a plan, take my hand, our stories will find us. My shanty caravan, and there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with my shanty caravan. And there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Carib, refreshed for life.
The third segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Arizo Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Arizo. Purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. For more information, contact Arizo Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
And it's time now for the latest developments from across the region.
Good evening with tonight's MTV Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James. Health authorities say while St. Lucia has reached a slow rate of decline in coronavirus COVID-19 cases, an increase in social activities over the past few weeks is contributing to an increase in cases. In an update report on the fourth wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs said since July 25th, officials have recorded 7,208 COVID-19 cases at an average of 69 cases daily. The ministry said there are 309 active cases in country and the daily infection rate for the past week was 11.5 per 100,000 per day, which is a 4% decrease from the previous week. Chairman of the Caribbean Community CARICOM, Prime Minister Gaston Brown, says he has instructed the Guyana-based CARICOM Secretariat to seek vaccines and pills from the United States government as the region continues to deal with the impact of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. In the region, the virus has killed 9,164 people and infected 386,158 since March last year. A statement issued following the weekly cabinet meeting in Antigua said that Brown had reported to his ministers that he has instructed the CARICOM Secretariat to seek vaccines and the COVID prophylactic pills from the US government that have been developed by the USA pharmaceutical companies. There has been a significant drop in the number of COVID-19 cases in Region 4 in Guyana. The Ministry of Health says that it's a result of the high vaccination rate in that part of the country. For more on that story, we go to Gordon Mosley of Guyana News Source.
Since the start of the pandemic in Guyana more than a year ago, Region 4 has been recording the highest number of positive cases in the country. But that situation has now changed, and the Minister of Health now foresees herd immunity for the region soon.
In Region 4, we have very high uptake of first dose, still lagging behind. The second dose would go up in Region 4. So Region 4 is on its way to getting closer to herd immunity.
The minister also believes that the Delta variant of the virus is also subsiding in the region because of the vaccination rate. On the other hand, he explained that Region 10 is a far way from achieving herd immunity because of the low vaccination rate in that region. This, the minister explained, will create a situation where there are regions where citizens are fully vaccinated and other regions where citizens are unprotected. He believes that could create a situation where cases, hospitalizations, and deaths will increase in those regions.
The people who are coming into the hospital now are predominantly people who are unvaccinated. So the unvaccinated, they are getting a more severe form of the disease, and they're ending up in hospital. And of those a subset of them, the disease would be so severe that they're dying from COVID.
While there has been an increase in the number of persons taking the COVID-19 vaccines, there still seems to be hesitancy by many persons, especially those between the ages of 18 and 40.
The United States government is urging citizens to leave Haiti because of the country's deepening insecurity and severe lack of fuel that has affected hospitals, schools, and banks. The rare warning from the US State Department comes as Haiti's government and police are struggling to control gangs that have blocked fuel distribution terminals, including access to banks, money transfers, urgent medical care, internet and telecommunications, and public and private transportation options, the State Department warned on Wednesday. It further stated the US Embassy is unlikely to be able to assist US citizens in Haiti with departure if commercial options become unavailable. Clifton James for MTV Regional Roundup.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. We'll be right back with you after the break.
We promised you, and now it's time to deliver. St. Louis UPVC is finally open for business. Look for the blue building marked St. Louis UPVC number 21 Frequenter Industrial Park. At St. Louis UPVC, we manufacture durable push-up windows, sliding windows with up to half-inch impact glass, with 21 different types of glass to choose from. Windows can be customized to your specifications. Free delivery island-wide. Opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Feel free to call us at 439-6538 for more information.
Holy Natural Spring Water is a water for every occasion. On the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
Coming up in sport, Shandapol appointed batting consultant for Windies Rising Stars Under-19. Sporting fans, stay with us right now. We have Rachel Bain with your highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. The Boxing Association of Grenada is opening its doors to anyone who wants to join the organization. Treasurer of the association, Johnson Dion, said if people are interested, they can join on a national level or club level.
It's not only for boxers. We also need administrators. We need coaches. We need referees, we need judges, so anyone can join. And the lesson you gain from boxing lasts you for a lifetime. And parents can testify to that, because when the boys and girls are in the gym, they are not thinking of how to make trouble. They get focused in the classroom.
And now we go over to cricket. When the West Indies began their training sessions in Colombo on Thursday in preparation for their 2-test series against Sri Lanka later this morning, there were several areas of immediate focus for the players. Among them, combating the home side's dangerous spinners. Head coach Phil Simmons, in his first media session on Thursday, revealed that successfully playing Sri Lanka's spinner was high on their list of priorities, like it was in Bangladesh, where the West Indies emerged 2-0 winners over the home side in February. I think there will be a heavy dose of spin coming from them, because we saw it when they played England. They even opened the bowling with a spinner. So we are going to be focusing a lot on how we can combat that spin with the new ball and then bat as normal after that, because we played spin all right in Bangladesh, Simon revealed. And still with cricket, West Indies batting great. Shivnarang Shandapol has been appointed batting consultant for the West Indies Rising Stars Under-19 squad for the upcoming high-performance camp in Antigua to prepare the team for the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup to be hosted in the Caribbean in January and February of 2022. Shandapol, the most capped player in the West Indies Test history, enjoyed an outstanding career during which he played 164 matches and made 11,864 runs at an average of 51.37. He is the most recent addition to head coach Floyd Riffer's coaching staff and will be part of this preparation period, which runs from November 15 to 28 at the Coolidge Cricket Ground in Antigua. And finally in sports, Brazil is celebrating as the first South American team to qualify for the World Cup in Qatar, with several matches in hand and more than a year before the tournament begins. Neymar set up Lucas Paqueta in the 72nd minute to give Brazil a 1-0 win against Colombia in Sao Paulo. Victory was the Salacayos' 11th and 12th matches of qualifiers, putting them 18 points ahead of Chile and Colombia, 4th and 5th places with 16 points. Chile and Colombia can add only 15 points from their 5 remaining games. The top 4 teams in South America earned direct entry into the World Cup. And that has brought us to the end of MTV's Evening Sports. I am Rachel Bain.
Thank you, Rachel. And we turn now to the public forecast information, after which we'll then have a recap of the top stories. All still ahead for the MTV News Friday.
MTV Weather is brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Each of us has a role in Grenada's successful recovery. Our future is promising. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good evening to you viewers with Friday night and the weekend's weather forecast and meteorologist Wayne Williams. Mostly sunny and windy conditions throughout the entire Eastern Caribbean today with some inland showers throughout the islands. They were a bit more frequent over the northern windward and especially in the Leeward Islands. No major activities at the moment. Some slight haze still in the Atlantic, but upper level winds are dissipating it before it gets to the islands. Right now there's a few patches of low-level moisture mostly over the Leeward Islands, bringing some scattered showers here. We saw one or two during the daytime, and we could expect some more during the night. The forecast for Friday night though is for mostly fair conditions, but there will be those brief showers mostly in inland areas. Winds would be in from the northeast between 10 and 22 miles per hour, minimum of around 40% chance of those showers. The moon rose this afternoon at 1:28. It's going to set in the early morning at 1:26. Fair conditions mostly on Saturday. There is about a 30% chance of some morning showers. Northeasterly winds between 12 and 24 miles per hour with moderate seas and 4 to 6 foot waves. Sunrise is at 6:03, sunset 5:38. It's going to be hot again, 34. Will feel like 38. Generally fair conditions in both Port of Spain and Bridgetown. Partly cloudy in Kingston, mostly cloudy in Miami. New York would be seeing afternoon thunderstorms and cloudy skies for London. Here at home, mostly fair conditions on Sunday, Monday, and again on Tuesday. Slight increase in cloudiness from Wednesday through to Saturday. About a 30 to 40% chance of early morning and nighttime showers. That's it for tonight and for this week, folks. Have yourself a great night, a safe and an enjoyable weekend, and join me again on Monday.
MTV Weather was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada. The MTV News Hurricane Tip is brought to you in association with Beacon Insurance.
Peace of mind comes from knowing that your family is safe and financially secure. For your peace of mind and theirs, plan ahead. Beacon's Rest Easy policy helps you to do just that. Rest Easy is a policy that offers you a payment upon your death or the death of any covered family member that can be used to offset post-mortem expenses. For as little as 75 cents per day, you can ensure that your expenses are covered. Call Beacon at 440-4447 and sign up for the Rest Easy plan today.
In today's Hurricane Tip, we feature special items for babies. Remember, family members with special requirements such as infants and elderly or disabled persons. Ensure you have diapers, bottles, powdered milk, medications, and formula. These were your Hurricane Tips for today.
The MTV News Hurricane Tip was brought to you in association with Beacon Insurance.
Peace of mind comes from knowing that your family is safe and financially secure. For your peace of mind and theirs, plan ahead. Beacon's Rest Easy policy helps you to do just that. Rest Easy is a policy that offers you a payment upon your death or the death of any covered family member that can be used to offset post-mortem expenses. For as little as 75 cents per day, you can ensure that your expenses are covered. Call Beacon at 440-4447 and sign up for the Rest Easy plan today.
And to end the news, a recap of the top stories. A St. Andrew woman is calling for justice, as according to her, law enforcement is not taking her report seriously. 2 cruise ships carrying over 1,000 visitors berthed at the St. George's Cruise Terminal on Friday. But taxi operators and tour guides say that it was sidelined by tourism officials. In sport, Shandapur appointed batting consultant for Windies Rising Stars Under-19. We've had details to those and other stories too at the public forecast information. And so now, on behalf of the news and production teams, I'm Tony Julian, wishing you a good night along with the rest of the team, and we all say do have a safe and productive weekend.
By now, you should know that the early bird catches the worm. So, what are you waiting for? Put wings to your feet and head to your nearest scratch seller. For every quick sevens scratch ticket you buy at $2, the NLA gives you 7 chances at winning as much as $7,000. Scratch the entire play area for your 7 chances at revealing as much sevens and win the corresponding prizes. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. Welcome to the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Pick 3 evening draw for today, Friday, November 12th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me this evening is Ms. Priscilla Barry from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this draw is conducted in a fair and accountable manner. The game balls with industry standards and an always tampered with. This time, your tickets ready. It's Daily Pick 3. It pays to play. Good luck. First number for this evening is, check your tickets in the meantime. First number is 2, second number is 1, third and final number is 8. Okay, let's recap those numbers. Numbers on the screen. First number is 2, the second, 1, third and final is 8. So that's 2, 1, and 8. Congratulations, all the winners. Stay tuned, get a daily cash flow drop next. We'll see you soon.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much more from 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Daily Cash for evening draw for today, Friday, November 12th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me again is Ms. Priscilla Barry from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in a fair and accountable manner. The game balls with industry standards and no ways tampered with. This time, if your tickets ready, it's Daily Cash for more plays, bigger prizes. That's where this evening's winning numbers will be. Good luck. First up this evening is, check your tickets in the meantime. First number is 5, second number is 4, third number is 8, fourth and final number is 7. Let's recap those numbers on the screen. First number is 5, the second 4, third 8, fourth and final 7. So that's 5, 4, 8, and 7. Congratulations, all winners. Stay tuned, get to play with you up next. We'll see you soon.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much more from 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Playway Evening Draw for today, Friday, November 12th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With Megan is Miss Priscilla Barry from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that the issue is conducted in a fair, accountable manner, and the rules with industry standards and in no way tampered with. Let's play Value Your Dreams, win your way. Good luck. This evening's winning player number is, check it again. This evening's winning player number is 30. Let's recap the number, 30. 30 represents dream symbol, beautiful woman. Congratulations to all the winners of this evening's player draw. Tune in later on for the lotto draw. This evening we're playing for a jackpot of $96,000. We'll see you then.
Tick, tock, two. I win!
Feel like a big kid again when you play NLA's new scratch game, Tic-Tac-Toe. It's instant cash on the go. Reveal 3 X's or 3 O's in the same row, column or diagonally, and win the prizes shown, or as much as $5,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play. Tic-Tac-Toe, please.
Give me a Tic-Tac-Toe, please. Tic-Tac-Toe, please.
A pleasant evening to everyone. Welcome to the National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Draw number 3286 for today, Friday, November 12th, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me this evening is Miss Priscilla Barry from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in an accountable manner, and the game balls with industry standards and in no way tampered with. At this time, you should have tickets at hand because you're about to play for a jackpot of $96,000. But first, you're free to get a letter. Good luck. This evening's free ticket letter is J as in jackpot. Let's proceed for 5 winning numbers. Good luck. First number this evening is, check the tickets in the meantime. First number is 20, second number. Second number is 32, third number up. Third number is 23, followed by 10, 15 fan number. Fan number is 11. Let's recap those numbers on the screen. Check your tickets. First number up is 20, the second 32, third 23, followed by 10, fifth and final is 11. So that's 2020, 32, 32, 23, 23, 10, and 11. Your free ticket letter for this evening is J as in jackpot. Congratulations to all the winners of this evening's lotto draw. Lotto, play and win a lot. Many play all the games of the National Lotteries Authority, support sports, culture, and the nation building. Thanks for joining us. Have a fantastic weekend.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Micah David Mackenzie, also known as Mr. Nelson and Brother Mac, of Carriacou, who resided at Mondelez St. George, passed away on Friday, September 24th, 2021, at the age of 93. Left to cherish his memory are his children Raphael Jacob, Terence, Preston and Carsley Mackenzie, Jeffrey St. Bernard, George Latouche, Esther Gulston, Pamela Blyden, Sherma Collins and Paul Sylvester. Adopted children Claudel Sylvester, nurses Gracelyn Andrew and Samantha Ashton, Carl Hood, Asher Charles, Paulette James, Joycelyn Marichaud and Hermione Hood. 45 grandchildren, 49 great-grands, 3 great-great-grands. Many nieces and nephews, too numerous to mention. Brother-in-law, Brother Joe of Latente. Sons-in-law, Stanley Gulston and Bede Collins. Daughters-in-law, Vita Latouche, Mary Seeley, Teresa, Annette and Ralda Mackenzie. Other relatives and friends including Pastor Reverend Thomas Welsh, his wife and the Pentecostal Assembly, the Mackenzie families of Carriacou and Grenada, the Fletcher and Thomas families of Latente, and friends and neighbours of Mondelez, Wester Hall, St. Paul's, Pedmotar and surrounding areas. The funeral service and interment of the late Micah David Mackenzie, also known as Mr. Nelson and Brother Mac, of Carriacou, who resided at Mondelez St. George, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Jonas Williams, better known as Rodney Williams, Shepherd Rodney and Way, of Mount Craven St. Patrick, passed away on Tuesday, 2nd November 2021, at the age of 68. He was the son of Rose Williams, husband of Rosalind Williams, father of Franklin and Roland Batiste, Ron Williams and Ronisha Williams in the USA, stepfather of Amaryllis Budam in the USA, Rebecca and Ricky Albert, brother of Gracelyn, Sturty, Clarice, Lynette, Godlin, Paul, Philip, Liston and Daniel, father-in-law of Joanna Batiste, Trixie Williams and Natalie Nicholas, grandfather of Rolanda and Joselle Batiste, BJ, Dallin Phillip, Serona Williams and Alice Polius, uncle of many including Ken Williams, brother-in-law of many other close friends, relatives and neighbors of Moncraven, Hermitage and Tivoli, stepson-in-law, adopted children, step-grandchildren, the Ragbison family, and vendors and fishermen of Grove, Grandroy, Victoria, Satez and Grove, members of the spiritual Baptist churches including Sister Vernice Charles and the staff of Hubbard's Limited. The funeral service for the late Jonas Williams, better known as Rodney Williams, Shepherd Rodney and Way, of Mount Craven St. Patrick, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Wayne's Funeral Home. Marion Michael Peterkin died on Thursday, October 28, 2021 in Canada, at the age of 40. Left to mourn his parents Alma Williams Peterkin and Eric Emmanuel Peterkin, brothers and sisters Sherilyn, Aline, Eleanor, Leron, Delon, Bianca and Elijah Peterkin residing in Canada. Children Micaiah, Malik, Siddiq, Khalik, Zanika and Danica residing in Canada. Aunts and uncles Anthea, Keturah, Donnelly, Patrick, Clarice and Douglas Peterkin of Laborie, Joan, Bernadette, Nicole, Ronnie, Samuel and Ricardo of Jean Anglais, Sylvia and Wendy in Canada, Nalika in the UK and Gordon in the USA. Nieces and nephews Kadisha, Celio, Raphael, Surana, Robert, Joshua and Teresa residing in Canada. Other relatives and friends including the John and Mahone families of Monlong, the Simpson family in Grenada and the USA, the Williams and Francis families in Grenada and Canada, and the Peterkin family of Laborie. The funeral service and interment of the late Marion Michael Peterkin will take place in Canada. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Al Cardell Crawford, also known as Young Chef of Grandad's House in Scheme St. George, passed away on Thursday, 4th November, at the age of 30. He was the son of Anne Crawford, brother of Kadisha, also known as Zena, Selena, and Tarek Crawford. Grandson of Patricia and Earl Crawford. Great-grandmother of Alban Cheese. Other relatives including the Crawford's family of St. Paul's, Steve and Eugene Crawford and family, Daphne Crony, Wilcox Robertson family of Fort Judy, Greta Perrin family in the UK, Eileen Lockhart and Errol Edwards in Trinidad, Kim Edwards and family of Ravine, Zornell Dominic and family, the Cheese family of Bolio, Humlin Benjamin and family of the Limes, other relatives in the UK, Brazil, USA and Trinidad. Close friend of Kurt Thomas, Ruby Francis, Ricky Phillip, Rachel Marast, and the Maras family of Cherry Hill. Roland Marshall, Clarence Batiste and family, Martin McDonald and family, William Jeans and family, Houston Benjamin, Deaton Mitchell and family, Kelvin Moore, also known as Weeks, Cleveland St. Louis and family, Jason Bullitt Sylvester, Kelvin Brutus and Twine, Dwight Clark, Akish Rogers, Kelvin Sylvester, Adonai Johnson and Jones. Other friends including members and staff of the hemodialysis clinic including Miss Williams, Spanish, the team of doctors of the male medical ward, the Grenada Bikers Association, members and staff of Umbrellas, the Calabash Hotel, Spice Island Beach Resort, Mangazo, Levon and Lashon Lewis, Terrell Douglas, Royden Regis and family, the Boys by Pumpkin Shop, the principal, staff and past students of the Presentation Brothers College 2008, Mr. Yellow, Sally and Noel and family, the Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses, friends and neighbors and friends of Grandad's Housing Scheme, the Limes and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Al Cardell Crawford, also known as Young Chef, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lockwar Brothers Funeral Home. Theodora Bridget Glood Tobin, also known as Dora and Godon, a well-known spice vendor, Zone 1, of Apretute St. David, who resided in Belmont St. George and Canada, passed away on Friday, 8 October 2021 in Canada at the age of 77. She was the mother of Anne-Marie Glood James, Philip Glood, Yvonne and Keith Glood in the USA, Ralph in Canada, Randolph Glood, Carlisle Glood in the UK, William and Norman Glood, grandmother of 26, great-grandmother of 11, sister of Lucy Gloodlets in the USA, and Leonard Tawi Glood, very close friend and caretaker of Maureen Pearl Garcia in Canada. Many other relatives and friends including friends and relatives of Apretute, Belmont, Sautels, Bellevue, USA, England and Canada. The funeral of the late Theodora Bridget Glood Tobin of Guelph St. John will be held privately. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lockwar Brothers Funeral Home.
Olive Catherine Gibbs of Montmorot St. George passed away on Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021, at the age of 55. She was the mother of Martina, Martin, Marshall-Ann, Lenora, Elizabeth, Krista, and Alicia, grandmother of Renelle, Xavier, Carlos Jr., Daniel, Zayla, and Nikia, mother-in-law of Telson Sandy, sister of Deborah McQueen and Brenda Gibbs, close and dear friend of Douglas Victor in the USA, aunt of 11, grand-aunt of 19, godmother of 4, many other relatives and friends including Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, Yvonne Griffith and family, Nurse Olive McFarlane, Anne David and Twine, Marcella Campbell and family, Esther Alexis, the Pascal and Grant families in the United Kingdom and Grenada, the Gibbs, Regis, Gill, Langdon and Duncan families, and friends and neighbors of Montmoritz, Brazan, in the USA, the United Kingdom, Trinidad and Barbados. The funeral service for the late Olive Catherine Gibbs of Montmorot St. George will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Lucky Charles, also known as Miss Lucky and Auntie, of Pearl St. Andrew, passed away on Saturday, October 30th, 2021, at the age of 79. She was the mother of Pauline Charles Jack, Daniel Charles, Pearlie Paula Charles Jones, Junior Cornwall, Devon and Kellen Charles, N.C. Charles Frame, and Roxy Charles. Adopted mother of Clifford Mitchell, Roy Samuel, Garvin Richardson, and Kester O'Neill. Stepmother of Randolph. Grandmother of Jacintha, Justin, Rondell, Shalma, Ronald, Johanse and Johanna, Revel Camuniu and Adriel Charles, Rogel Charles Bernard, Kadeen and Nikiah Regis, Nahim, Navon, and Nagida. Step-grandmother of Crampy Sukram. Great-grandmother of 8. Mother-in-law of Fenton Jack, Clarence Jones, Nicholson Frame, and Sandra Cornwall. Grandmother-in-law of Joshua Bernard. Many nieces and nephews including Nathalie Paul, Yvette Charles, Jerry, Scott, Irvin, Karen, Curleen, Nisha Booker, Stephanie, Anslem, Ermin, and Spanitou. Many relatives and close friends including Rosalind, Deborah, Turbot, Tony Bain, Diego, Ford, Margaret, Pecon, Marcia, Nikal, the Philip, Charles, James, Rennie, Gibbs, Sukram, Peters, Ned and John families, the Honorable Kate Lewis, the doctors and nurses at the Princess Alice and General Hospitals, and friends and neighbors of Pearls, Seamoon, Paradise, Paraclete, St. John, Moya, and Conference St. Andrew. The funeral of the late Lucky Charles, also known as Miss Lucky and Auntie, of Pearl St. Andrew, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Enoch Eli Benoit, also known as Mafu and Lion, of Snellhall St. Patrick, who resided at Douglaston St. John, retired police officer number 143 and bus driver, passed away on Tuesday, October 12, 2021 in New York at the age of 62. He was the husband of Anne-Marie Frances Benoit, father of Kieran Paul in Canada, Kelsey and Chantia Noel, stepfather of Anika Francis in the USA, grandfather of Jacaylee Paul in Canada, brother of Branson Benoit in Grenada, Alma Chaddick in England, Jenna Grant in the USA, Sharon Benoit in Canada, Janitha Richards, and Naylene Benoit. Brother-in-law of Cosmos Grant, Edric, Ludrika and Christopher Francis, Garfield Renee, Odva Ambrose, Pamela Benoit, Maria Fraser, Magdalene Duncan, and Michelle Scott Regis. Nephew of Joseph Richards. Uncle of many in England, the USA, and Grenada, including Hughes Philip, Janice Hilaire, and Carrie Richards. Many other relatives and friends including the Benoit family of St. Paul's, Pastor Niles and family, the Philip families of Montrich and Snellhall, Her Excellency Dame Cecile Lagrenard, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, former Commissioner of Police Mr. Winston James, ASP Leroy Langine, Woman DC number 940 Thorne, the rank and file of the Royal Grenada Police Force, Joycelyn Belfon, Kevin and Margaret Williams, Keith Belfon, Eunice Thomas and Matthew McIntosh, Carol Williams, Dwight Joseph, Lavon Johannes, Esther Ferguson, Dr. Dolland Noel and family, the Bernard family, the Andrew family of Snellhall, Trevor Thomas and family, Mrs. Jones and family, Marge DeCoto, Lytton Harry, Ernest Sanderson and family, Anstead McLeish and family, and friends and neighbors of Douglaston, St. John, and St. Patrick. The funeral of the late Enoch Eli Benoit, also known as Mafu and Lion, of Snellhall St. Patrick, who resided at Douglaston, St. John, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Henry Smith Lambert, also known as Lionel and Mr. Lambert, of Harveyvale, Carriacou, passed away on Saturday, 23rd October 2021, at the age of 85. He was the husband of Agnes Lambert, father of Martha, Lee, Christine, and Felix, grandfather of 12 including Anisha, Marcus, and Donaya, great-grandfather of 2, brother of Laura, Alban, Kent, John, Cleopatra, and Joseph, brother-in-law of Frederick Stephen Bedeau, Dory, Alicia, Sharon, Phyllis, Evelyn, Sybil, and Veronica, uncle of many including Abrianna, Abraham, Deborah, Tina, Mark, Brenda, Davis, Jennifer, Elizabeth, Sharon, John Henry, and George. Cousin of many including Doralyn and Petrina McQueen, Muriel, Winston, Joyce, Viola and David Lambert, Nella Edwards, John Stonewall, and Petrolina Punce Franklin. Other relatives and friends including the Lambert, Gabriel, Raymond, and Romaine families, the Quashie and Ammon families, Bentley Thomas, Holly Guadalupe, Govin Raymond, Joycey and Hilton Andrew, Ronali and Leeslyn Hamlet and family, and neighbors of Harveyvale and Belmont and surrounding areas, too numerous to mention. The funeral of the late Henry Smith Lambert, also known as Lionel and Mr. Lambert, of Harveyvale, Carriacou, will be held privately. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Carlisle Joseph Bell, also known as Daddy Carlisle, of Woburn St. George, retired Corporal of Police, passed away on Monday 11th October 2021 in the USA at the age of 78. He was the husband of Ann Bell, father of Fitzroy, Sheldon, Roll, Rodney, Rhonda, Bob, Janelle, Gwyneth, and Tasha, grand and great-grandfather of many. Many other relatives and close friends, including the Caliste, Bell, Lacroix, Baker, and Macmillan families, and friends and neighbors of Woburn and surrounding areas. The funeral arrangements for the late Carlisle Joseph Bell, also known as Daddy Carlisle of Woburn St. George, have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes.
Cuthbert Thomas of Shantimel St. Patrick, who resided at Cherry Hill St. George, passed away on Friday, 5th November, at the age of 79. The funeral for the late Cuthbert Thomas of Shantimel St. Patrick, who resided at Cherry Hill St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Ashley Donald Julian of Bonaire St. Mark passed away on Wednesday 27th October 2021 in London at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Ashley Donald Julian of Bonaire St. Mark will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Stanley David Japal, also known as Buddy, of Mount Carmel St. Andrew, passed away on Wednesday, November 10th, 2021, at the age of 77. The funeral arrangements for the late Stanley David Japal, also known as Buddy, of Mount Carmel St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Hermelin Moraine, also known as Mom, of Crowshoe St. Andrew, who resided at Mount Hartman St. George, passed away on Monday, November 8th, 2021, at the age of 67. The funeral arrangements for the late Hermelin Moraine, also known as Mom, of Crowshoe St. Andrew, who resided at Mount Hartman St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Anastasia Merrill Charles, affectionately known as Stacy, of the Bocas St. George, passed away on Monday, 1st November 2021, at the age of 72. The funeral arrangements for the late Anastasia Merrill Charles, affectionately known as Stacy, of the Bocas St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Catherine Williams, also known as Bemissy, Tita and Darling, of Blaise St. Andrew, who resided at Jean Anglais St. George, passed away on Friday, November 5th, 2021, at the age of 72. The funeral arrangements for the late Catherine Williams, also known as Bemissy, Tita and Darling, of Blaise St. Andrew, who resided at Jean Anglais St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Shondell Harford, also known as Loverboy, of St. Cloud St. Andrew, died on Wednesday, November 3rd, 2021, at the age of 22. The funeral arrangements for the late Shondell Harford, also known as Loverboy, of St. Cloud, St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Daniel Cephas Bartholomew of Tempe St. George passed away on Tuesday, 2nd November, at the age of 72. The funeral service for the late Daniel Cephas Bartholomew of Tempe St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lockwar Brothers Funeral Home.
William Loftus Nayak, also known as Lala, of Riverside St. Patrick, who resided in Cumana Main Road, Toco, Trinidad, passed away on Saturday, 2nd October 2021, at the age of 91. The funeral arrangements for the late William Loftus Nayak, also known as Lala, of Riverside St. Patrick, who resided in Cumana Main Road, Toco, Trinidad, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lackwar Brothers Funeral Homes.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thanks for watching.
The pain and agony of losing someone is never easy. Within your own mind and heart, there is a deep pain, agony that no one can fill. Within you see yourself painfully accepting the fact that you have lost someone you love. But this is what the Word of God said in the book of Psalms 121. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, which made the heaven and the earth. To him you need to look to for your help and your leadership and your guidance. Man will not give you that help that you need. Money, fame, even the very material things that you have seek. You realize in losing someone, none of those things would give you help. Right now, there is one person who stands ready to help you. His name is Jesus Christ. He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Why not trust him today? Why not allow him to be at peace in your life? I want to pray for you and your family. Pray with me. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I surrender, Lord, every heart that is painfully accepting the reality of their lives who have lost a loved one. I pray, O God, that you comfort those families, give them strength, enable them to see, God, that you are there for them, that you, Lord, would never leave them, nor will you forsake them, for from you will come their help. I ask your blessing and for strength for them today, in Jesus' holy and precious name. Amen and amen. May God bless you and keep you and sustain you. May he overshadow you and look over your family as you reach deep within and overcome this deep sorrow and pain that you face. My prayers and thoughts are with you and your family. God bless you.